everybody. I'm Mike Cohen here, Westside by Mike. I'm here with Neal Onos with Safe Beginnings Childproofing. Neal, it's a pleasure to have you here. I know you're pretty busy, so thanks for carving out some time in your schedule. Neal, if you don't mind introducing yourself, telling us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and what areas you serve.
Yeah, all right. So like you said, Neal Onos is the name. Safe Beginnings Childproofing is the business. We're a small childproofing business that basically goes into people's homes and childproofs their homes, keeps their kids safe, and I give parents peace of mind. That's kind of what I say a lot. New England is pretty much the territory.
Wondering if you could maybe tell the viewers what does childproofing mean? I mean, sounds like a heck of a responsibility, and I'd love to give people some understanding, help them get some peace of mind.
You got it. So what is childproofing? Childproofing is you're basically doing a variety of things that keep kids safe in the home. Baby gates is a big thing people just instinctively think of. Secure a lot of furniture, and various things with windows and doors, and there's different things for latches for cabinets and drawers in the kitchen and so on. Pretty much a one-stop shop for childproofing as far as a service that provides things and I'm able to get the job done usually the same same day service.
What you do is, like you said, giving parents a peace of mind, and there's something really special about doing that. Wanted to touch on some of the common questions that you probably get. I mean, you go out and you talk to parents and families every day, and stuff that they probably don't even know is wrong with their house. So what are the most common questions that you get?
Some of the big questions, one of the very common question is when do I childproof? When's a good time for me to childproof? That's a big question. Another one is a lot of people underestimate the risks of furniture. So I think one of the questions is that the question of quote unquote is that really a tip risk? Is that really going to fall, potentially fall over? And I think the third question that I kind of can think of that's very common, parents will ask, especially first-time parents, will kids really do that? And it's the harsh reality that kids do pretty much anything and everything that people tend to think that they wouldn't do. I very much love what I do. I'm very passionate about it. As you know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, that's for sure.
What I'd love to maybe touch on is what are some areas of the home or furniture that usually get misjudged by parents that could be a safety risk?
Furniture a lot of times is something that people don't think is a concern. It's not a safety hazard. The harsh reality is when kids get older, they get smarter and they get more curious and adventurous, and that's when some of these bigger pieces of furniture that families don't think are a concern, that's when they're indeed a concern. Especially if little ones can figure out that they can open the drawers and climb and throw off the center of gravity. That's the big thing.
You just gave me the chills thinking about that.
Yeah, and I use a lot of your neck of the woods. A lot of people are familiar with called earthquake straps. Mm-hmm. They use heavy-duty furniture straps to secure a lot of furniture to the wall. Another concern too that gets overlooked a lot, especially in doing a lot of work in Boston. There's multiple floors, and there's a lot of, especially in South End or different parts of Boston, there's lots of brownstones, multiple floor living. There's windows. A lot of this, everybody has heard horror stories about the dangers of windows, especially when you go in multiple floors. That's something that gets overlooked a lot. And I think the last thing is stairs. A lot of times families will ask me, do I really need to put a gate at the top and the bottom of the stairs? And there's always two sides to every argument, but the simple fact of the matter is you want to deny access to the bottom and to the top of the stairs, obviously. A lot of times,
not just one, both, huh?
Top of the stairs is oftentimes self-explanatory. You want to deny access to the top of the stairs so the little ones can't fall down the stairs. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the stairs, the flip side of that is, let's say you have a gate at the top of the stairs. and you don't put a gate at the bottom, well, little one goes up the stairs. Their only way to do is to turn around and come down. And that's what you don't want, right?
Right.
So a lot of times you just want to deny access both sides of the stairs, and problem solved. So those are the three questions I get a lot of.
So Neal, how do you figure out if something is a safety risk?
Yeah, I guess there's different variables involved with answering that question. Some of the things I would say is, where is it? What area of the home are you in? How accessible is it to certain areas of concern are more relative to crawling babies versus kids that are taller and still walking, and so how accessible is it? Again, how old or how big is the child that we're dealing with? There are all sorts of different concerns, some more than others at different stages of little ones' lives. There's different things that are on the ground when they're crawling that are more of a concern. And once they go from crawling to walking, going from 4 limbs to 2 limbs, as I like to say, some of those things aren't as much of a concern, and then they get into more bigger concerns. And then again, past the walking, the beginning to walk stage, you go into the older stage where they're running and jumping, and that's when they're smarter and able to kind of think a little bit outside the box and be a little more creative as far as how to approach certain things that can be looked at as dangerous to kids.
Makes sense. One of the things that I was hoping that you could share with us is, what are some of the safety features that you use to protect kids from stairs, windows, and the cabinetry that you spoke about earlier?
And at the end of the day, like I say, if I'm keeping kids safe and giving parents peace of mind, that's a good day for me.
That's so great, man. I really appreciate you sharing that. Neal, let's tell people where they can find you.
Find me just like anything else nowadays. Google Safe Beginnings Childproofing. The website's www.sb, that's S as in safe, B as in beginnings, childproofing. So sbchildproofing.com. On there's all sorts of pictures. There's information about the story of how Safe Beginnings Childproofing has kind of evolved in the years. There's pictures of my family and I, and some of the work that I've done. There's all sorts of testimonials that each and every one of them will tell a different story of what keeps me going every day.
Neal, I just want to say thank you for coming on with us today, man. You really helped a lot of parents today, and I know you're going to continue to help families keep their kids safe. But I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to be with us today.
I'm glad to help, Mike, and it's my absolute pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity. It's been a lot of fun to get to see you in person, and I hope this is the first of many good things for you and I to look forward to.
I look forward to that, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Neal.
My absolute pleasure, Mike. Good seeing you, man. Thanks again.